of class study talk on the topic moral values. What are moral values? Moral values are positive teaching that help us to do right things in life. Moral values are principles that guide us towards what's right and wrong. They teach us to be honest, kind, respectful, and many more. One keeps learning and improving himself by receiving new moral values. Let me explain some of them. Firstly, respect is being polite and think about others and their differences. Kindness is being nice and friendly to people wherever you go. Acceptance to appreciate and recognize people for who they are. Teamwork is to work together with others. Honesty is being truthful, fair, and follow rules. Responsibility is being helpful and answerable for our own actions. Friendship, a friendly companion with others around you. Courage is being brave and strong every day. Service, always try to be calm. Always help, always share. Patience, always try to be calm and understand some things take time. Trust, keep your promises. Integrity, doing what's right when no one's watching. Always remember, each change makes us grow and be successful. Moral values not only help us build trust, but also good relationship with all. Thank you.
Am I audible at the back? Is it okay? Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varnam Tamasah Parastha Tame Viditva Timrityumeti Na Anya Pantha Vidyate Yanaya. Respected audience present over here today. At the outset, I'd like to once again congratulate all the acharyas for the wonderful performance by the girls Gopalapuram team. My hearty congratulations and blessings to all the children. In terms of a discussion today, I felt that for these young children, let me take a relatively simple topic, but a deep one. We just had a 10-minute guided meditation session as well now, and as part of that we chanted the Gayatri Mantra, isn't it? Gayatri Mantra is possibly the most revered mantra across Hinduism, isn't it? What does this Gayatri Mantra exactly mean? Most of us have chanted this mantra in our lives thousands of times. We definitely believe that it has good vibration, and it does. But what is the reason why it is one of the most revered mantras? So let's try and understand and spend a few minutes to help appreciate, to help imbibe the meaning of this mantra, the Gayatri Mantra. So Gayatri Mantra is from which Veda? From the Yajurveda. Which chapter? 36. Which mantra? 33. So chapter is also Adhyaya, right? It's a 36th Adhyaya of Yajurveda, and the third mantra from Yajurveda, which is the Gayatri. Now let's break this mantra into a few parts and understand this one by one. So first word you say is Om, isn't it? Om refers to the primary name of the Supreme Force or the Ishvara. The first question arises that why is Om only the primary name? There are multiple, so you can refer to Ishvara by multiple names. Isn't it? Some of us tend to believe this is a keep mine. Come here. Some of us, is this better? Is the audio better? So some of us may believe that there are different gods, right? You have the Lakshmi, Saraswati, you have Shiva, you have different gods. Though the Vedas clearly say God is only one. And all these different names that we refer to, sometimes different gods, different deities, they all are qualities, different qualities of that one supreme force. It's not that there are multiple gods. That is not the way it works. See, we human beings in a way are experts at creating gods and temples. Today there is a temple for Amitabh Bachchan in Calcutta. There is a temple for Sonia Gandhi. When Telangana and Andhra was split, right, some overly enthusiastic Congress worker put up a temple for Sonia Gandhi. There is a Visa temple. Have you heard about it? Some of you? There's a Visa temple, right? Wherein if you go there and it's believed that if you pray over there, you will get a visa quicker. If Trump gets to know, he will ensure that temple is first closed down. Right? There is also a, by the way, temple even for Modi ji was created in Gujarat. Right? And this temple is a little hilarious. They also had a Modi Chalisa. You have Hanuman Chalisa, right? You also had a Modi Chalisa. So we human beings, which Modi ji definitely opposed, and he said, please don't do all this. While they are great individuals, they are great yogis, right? But they are not gods. So we human beings, because we have insecurities, we have dukkha in our lives, we have challenges, we have problems, we definitely try and find shortcut solutions. Anything that quick solution if we get, right, we think that maybe that's the power. Right? In this context, the multiple Babas that keep coming up, isn't it? And every 3-6 months, you find the story of one Baba getting exposed. That's how we have created multiple gods. The Vedas say that there is only one God, only one supreme force, and that is present everywhere. And for something to be present everywhere, it can only be present everywhere if it does not have a form. Yes or no? Air is present everywhere. If air starts to have a form, can air be present everywhere? The answer is no. Right? Ishwar is present everywhere. And there are multiple other things in this world that we are comfortable assuming or believing on even if it doesn't have a form. Example is air, doesn't have a form, we believe in it. Yes or no? On your phone, what is the first thing you check on your phone? Signal is there or not? Isn't it? You check on the phone whether 3 or 4 bars are there or not. We get 4G, 5G signal, then you get some comfort. That signal can you see?
Yes.
No. Those bars only indicate signal is present. But can you see the signal? No. Isn't it? You can't see the signal. Right? Electricity. This bulb is burning or this is not electricity. Right? There is only an indication electricity is there. So be it air, be it electricity, be it a cell phone signal, they are all present but they don't have a form. So coming back to Gayatri Mantra, Ishwar, right? Primary name of Ishwar, Vedas say is Om. Now why do you have to say Om? See the word, for example, even Ganesh is a name of Ishwar, no doubt about it. Ganesh means one who governs, right? Lakshmi is also a name of Ishwar. Lakshmi means, right, prosperity. One who gives us prosperity. Saraswati is also name of Ishwar. Right? It basically means that gives us knowledge. Remember, Ishwar does not have a gender. Ishwar does not have a gender. It's just that some of these words when we refer to. Ganesh means we look at a male form. Saraswati we look at a female form. Right? But Ishwar does not have a gender. Ishwar is there everywhere, it is formless. And Om is considered the primary name because the word Om means one who protects us. Now whether it is knowledge, whether it is prosperity, whether it is wealth, the overarching thing is about protection. About, just keep quiet, don't talk much to yourself. Maintain silence here. Maintain silence. The overarching thing is about protection. One who protects us. Right? And that's why Om is a primary name of Ishwar. The next part of Gayatri Mantra says Bhu. Bhu means the giver of life or the giver of prana. Prana is very important, isn't it? Right? Absolutely critical for life. So Bhu is prana, giver of prana. The word Bhuvaha means one who removes my sorrows. And the word Swaha means one who gives me happiness, gives us happiness and bliss. So remover of sorrow and giver of happiness and bliss. When we say that Ishwar is Bhuvaha and Swaha, does Ishwar have a magic wand, a magic stick with which it removes your sorrows? So if you chant Gayatri Mantra multiple times, 108 times, will your sorrows be removed directly, today, immediately? The answer is no. There is no such magic wand or a magic stick that Ishwar has or Ishwar uses, so to speak. Then why do we need to say Bhuvaha and Swaha? That you remove my sorrows and you give me happiness and bliss. This is because, remember, that in our lives, how many decisions do we take every single day? If you think about it. Right since today morning, the first decision probably we all took was whether to put the alarm bell on snooze or get up when it rang. That was the first decision that we took, isn't it? Right? After that, multiple decisions in terms of whether to come to the satsang or not, by what time to arrive here, what time to leave home, what to wear, right? Whether to come here or not. Even after coming over here, even now you are taking a decision whether to listen to me intently or not. That is also a decision. In our life, we take, psychologists estimate, about 35,000 decisions every single day. How many? 35,000 decisions every single day. You multiply this by 10, it is 3.5 lakh decisions in 10 days. Multiply by 3 another, it's about 10 lakh decisions in a month. Multiply that by 12, it is 1.2 crore decisions in a year. Multiply that further by 10, it is about 12 crore decisions in a span of 10 years. Our life is a cumulative impact of these thousands and thousands of decisions that we are taking every single day, every single week, every single month. And these decisions that we take, that determines how our life evolves. And these decisions also that we take, remember, most of the decisions that we take are taken in a second, instantaneously. A few decisions you think about a lot and then take. You get an offer from 2 companies where to join, you may think a lot about it and then decide. Where to get a child with school to join, you may take quite some time and then decide. which college to join may take a lot of time and then decide. But most decisions are taken in a fraction of a second. Now, how do we ensure, right, that these decisions that we keep taking every single day, that alarm bell rings, right, subconsciously, whether you get up or not, that willpower, right, that are able to generate or not, right? Your life is a cumulative impact of these multiple decisions in regard to willpower that you keep taking. So, why do we chant the Gayatri Mantra? Why do we need to pray? Because when you say Bhuvaha, Om Bhur Bhuvaha Swaha, remover of sorrow, giver of happiness, you keep thinking, you make the resolve that let me do my part as well in terms of having that strong willpower. How does the bank operate? How does a bank locker get operated? How many keys does you need for a bank locker to operate? You need 2 keys. One key is with you. The other key is with the bank manager, isn't it? The bank authorized person. With one key, can you open the bank locker? No. Right. So, Bhuvaha and Swaha, you need both the keys to open this locker. One key is your effort, is your intense concentration, is your willpower. Right? That's one key. Very, very critical. Keep quiet. That one key is very, very important, which is your effort, your willpower, your determination. Right? The other key is your so-called, what we can say, faith. Both the keys are absolutely important. Fate is nothing but your previous karmas, your previous samskars, right? Also some coincidences. All that unknown factor, you can keep it separate. But there is one known factor which is under your control. That you need to definitely be aware of and continuously keep implementing in your life. So that is your, so we saw Om, we saw Bhu, giver of life, Bhuva, remover of sorrow, Swaha, giver of happiness. The next 2 words says, Tat Savituhu Varenyam. Savituhu means one who created this entire universe. Now many times we start thinking that this universe, Big Bang theory, right, this world came into existence, right? But a lot of us tend to study about that and give that and have that perspective. My dear audience, nothing in this world gets created by itself. This particular podium, it's a simple piece of wood, right? Did this come on its own? The answer is no. Someone created it, right? Someone manufactured it. It cannot come on its own. Look at the expanse of this earth. Today, Delhi looks far away to us, right? This earth looks huge. Going to Australia looks really far away. Going to the US looks really far away, right? How far is sun from earth? Thousands and thousands of, 15,000 more kilometers. It's a huge expanse of universe. It cannot come about on its own. But for a moment, even if you believe so strongly in Big Bang theory and think it came on its own, I have another thought to place before you. Every day in this world, how many children are born? Lakhs and lakhs of children are born every single day in this world. The child who is born, who creates this child? It is not the mother or the father. They don't even know it's a boy or a girl till the child is born. Right? It's not created the father or the mother. This body itself is so complex that is being created every single day. As was being mentioned in meditation as well, 1 lakh kilometer long blood vessels in this body. 1 lakh kilometer long blood vessels. How complex this brain is, right? With millions of neurons. Someone has to be creating it. So Tat Savituhu Varenyam, You are the creator of this entire universe. Varenyam, I bow to you alone. The next two phrases say, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. He says, O Ishwar, you protector, Om, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, please give me good intellect. Because as I mentioned earlier, intellect helps us take what? Take decisions. What is the difference between a human and an animal? A human being has a body, animals also have a body. We have a soul, the animals also have a soul. We have a mind, the animals also have a mind. I will not get into the details right now. It will take me off the key topic. But overall, the most important thing is we have intellect. Animals have instinct. And there's a difference between the two. Today, take a small bird. It creates an engineering marvel in form of a nest. Yes or no? The nest that rests on a tree, that's an engineering marvel if you think about it. The way the twigs are placed, right? It doesn't fall down, right? The eggs are placed, the bird rests over there, sunshine or rain, it protects the bird and its offsprings. To my mind, it's an engineering marvel. But the way, what do you think? The way the bird created its nest 10,000 years ago, the way it's doing now, is it the same or is it different? It is the same. The birds have that instinct. They have some limited knowledge, limited instinct that they can do beautifully. Right? But they cannot unfortunately go beyond that. We human beings have intellect. With this intellect, we keep inventing. We keep doing new things. We keep evolving. Right? That's what the Shastras say that pray to Ishwar to give you good intellect. The last phrase of the Gayatri Mantra says, Dhiyo yonaha prachodaya. Through this, the Shastra cautions us. It says, listen, you prayed for prana, you prayed for removal of sorrow, for giving you happiness and bliss. Right? Tatsavitu Varenyam. You also understand this entire world is created by Supreme Force and you go to him or her alone. God does not have a gender. You also ask for supreme intellect. That is also granted. But remember, Dhiyo yonaha prachodayat. We finally pray to the Supreme Force that let my intellect be in the right direction. Why did we have to say that finally? Imagine a situation. There are two twins. There are two twins. They go to the same school, from the same family obviously, right? And they do extremely well in life in their academics. They get into a top IT institute, get into computer science, say IIT Bombay were the most coveted places to be, finish their BTech, PhD, whatever. After that, they are both intelligent, both have absolutely great intellect, right? But one joins a cyber crime gang and one joins the CBI. Today a lot of phone calls keep coming, right? A lot of cyber crime is on the rise, isn't it? Do you think they have less intellect? Right? They are super intelligent. The way they are able to convince you, talk to you, right? They fool you. They are super intelligent. So one boy joins the cybercrime gang, the other joins the CBI or the NIA to help track the cyber criminals. Both have great intellect, but Dhiyo yonaha prachodayat. That intellect also needs to be deployed in the right direction. Otherwise, it is of no use at all. Right. So that's the broad meaning of the Gayatri Mantra, the Yajurveda. And when I was giving this talk somewhere else, one boy came up with a very nice question. I think I would like to cover that. He says, you spoke about giver of happiness and bliss. What's the difference between happiness and pleasure? Happiness or bliss and pleasure. What's the difference between these two? Because yesterday I was in Trichy and I was addressing some children on this. I have a very interesting question. Because it says giver of happiness and bliss. It does not say giver of pleasure. You play on a mobile phone, you watch a television, right? You eat junk food. That gives you pleasure. Right? But when you engage in some good seva, some good activity, you spend some quality time with your family, with children, that gives you happiness. Right? So, when you go down the right path, Ishwar gives you happiness. Ishwar does not give you pleasure. Pleasure is something that you try and gain from the materialistic aspects around us. So I'll clarify that. I'll stop here. If you have other questions, I can take that and then we'll close the discussion. Yes, sir.
Will the Gayatri Mantra help me accumulate wealth, money?
Gayatri Mantra will help you accumulate wealth. So first of all, nothing wrong in earning wealth. So earning wealth should not be seen, oh, that's something negative. The Shastras say that dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Right? That we need to artha and kama. We need to understand that the pleasures in this world, wealth and other normal pleasures also need to be enjoyed, but in moderation. The Shastras only say in moderation. There has to be a limit to it. And it has to be accumulated in a dharmic way. So, the Gayatri Mantra definitely helps you. The broader objective of Gayatri Mantra is help you take better decisions in life and be on the right path. Taking better decisions, one can also earn better wealth. Because again, earning wealth is also about a lot of strategy, right? What kind of product to launch in the market? What do I need to do? How do I market it? How do I take it to people? All of that requires a certain strategy and approach, right? So Gayatri Mantra helps you take the right decisions. So in that sense, Gayatri Mantra also helps you in the right path, helps you do well in your exams, helps you do well in the decision making of business. Indeed, coming to exams, we also had the Agnihotra. One may wonder that if Gayatri Mantra shall be chant, will you do extremely well in your exams? Remember one thing, exams, the way it helps you in exams, even before the Gayatri, even before the exams, on that particular day of the board exam also, should the child chant Gayatri Mantra and go? The answer is yes. But then you may ask, will certainly now will the marks go up? The answer is no. Then why do you need to chant? The logic for that is, when you write an exam, right, a child who is prepared for say 90 marks. A child is prepared for 90 marks. He gets into the exam. If he is highly distracted in the exam, what happens? He will do some more silly mistakes. Right? Sometimes when he needs to strike you, you see a question, you feel you have read about it, but somehow it is not striking you. Right? That 90 can slide down to an 85. If you have good concentration, right, good back prayer, that 90 can possibly go to 93. But just because you chanted 1,000 times Gayatri Mantra, this 90 will not go to 100. It will not go to 100. Because your effort has been for 90. It cannot go to a centum just because you chanted Gayatri Mantra 1,000 times. But yes, this 90 can go to a 92 or a 93, or it can also slide down to a 85. And that's a big difference between an 85 and a 93. That's the Gayatri Mantra. Yes, sir.
There are thousands of mantras in Vedas. All have definite meaning and are equally powerful. Then why do we always talk about Gayatri Mantra only? Is there not any other mantra which is the same powerful as Gayatri Mantra?
See, it's a good question, sir. So multiple, yes, there are how many mantras in the Vedas? About 20,000. 20,300 odd mantras in the Vedas. So it's not that today we will do the Agnihotra, right? The multiple mantras we chant. We start the Agnihotra to Om Vishwanideva Savita Dulitane Prasva Yad Bhadram Tatnasva. That also has a very good meaning. For example, this particular mantra Vishwanideva Savita just in a 1 minute says that remove all my shortcomings and bless me with what is good in life. Right? So this is the meaning of the Vishwanideva Savita, the first mantra. So there are multiple mantras and each has their own meanings. But this mantra in a way encapsulates a more deeper and a comprehensive thought. And so it's chanted and seen more number of, in a more deeper way. You have a question? Yeah. So the question is, if I get hurt, will I chant the Gayatri Mantra, will it help? It's a very naive question. What do you think? Will it help? No, one second. It's not that it will not help. But in which way it will help, that we need to understand. Right? So chanting the Gayatri Mantra, it helps you, gives you the determination to bear the pain. Right? And it also helps you take some decisions. After, if you get really badly hurt, did you take some decisions? Yes. You take multiple decisions now to get all right. Remover of sorrow. Right? How will that sorrow get removed? By you taking some decisions. The first decision is, for example, you get a burn injury, right, at home. Now, if you have the right instinct at that point of time, the first thing you will do is go and put your hand under running water. Under running water. Now, if you have that instinct and that presence of mind, and you do that part of running water, you rinse your hand, you really can help yourself. Whereas if you start doing something else, applying toothpaste on it, right, it can have negative, that it may not really help you so much. So in that sense, Gayatri Mantra does help you once again take the right decision, but it's not that chanting Gayatri Mantra is going to vanish. That will not happen. You have no question, then. I'll discuss with you after this. Okay, you stay back, I'll discuss with you after this. Everyone's time is 9:45 now. I think we should proceed for the prasadam. So thank you so much. So children, good performance, and please keep chanting the Gayatri Mantra along with the meaning of it. That's very, very important. Otherwise, in a crude form, don't take me otherwise. In a crude form, it is something like the Shastras say, not, I don't say Shastras say, otherwise it's like a donkey carrying a sandalwood on its back. Right? So you're carrying the weight, but if you don't understand the meaning of it, there's still some benefit. There is still some benefit. The benefit is only 5%. 95% you are missing out on it. So thank you so much. Thank you all the parents. Namaste.
Thank you, Vikasi, to give this one. To add a little bit point on your this question, I just need to say, we had just 2-3 years back itself, we were suffering from corona kind of disease. So where we all used to talk, your inner strength only will save you. Your inner immunity system only will save you. So Gayatri Mantra is something, your immune system. Okay, your immune system, it will improve your immune. So if you are getting hurt and all, it is not that your pain will go. But your inner strength will make you feel happy, feel strong into this one. Okay? Gayatri Mantra is always a powerful chanting, a powerful mantra for each and everyone. And it has coming from the starting of the world, starting of the universe. We have few announcements to be made. See, we have one Vedic Vidya Kendra in Pondicherry, where we are going to have one Grihasthashram, one session for the Grihastha Ashram which is going to be conducted there. And in your screen there is a registration process where we all can register. The people who is going to start their Grihastha Ashram, or as well the other people also can join them. This is one of the biggest thing what we have created from the DAV and from the DAV group or RS Emerge group, Vedic Vidya Kendram. It is a wonderful place where I request everyone to just visit once and see that how well we are doing it. This is a Gurukul, which is part of this, it's a Brihad Vedic ashram, you can say. So even the Vanprastha ashram and Grihastha ashram, everything we are doing it.
This Vedic Vidya Kendra at Pondicherry, this Grihastha ashram, there are 4 ashrams in life, isn't it? Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. Most of you sitting over here are in the Grihastha ashram now. Right, so this particular kind of a short camps, it's in Hindi medium, so it's true that it is relevant to you if you understand Hindi. But if you do, then for 14, 15, 16, even if you go for 1 or 2 days, even if you can't do the entire thing, it's really beneficial. I will request if you know Hindi and if you can manage for this couple of days, I think you should try and make an effort. So for some more registration details, you can get it out on the poster, or you can also be in touch with Ranjit or with me or anyone else. Thank you.
Thank you.